Well, this has been a long time. I mean, I can't remember last time I actually posted an old gen battle video, but you know, this was a battle I've been meaning to do for a very long time. 4th gen UU against my buddy Diego, and he's someone that I've actually been meaning to battle for like over a year now, and me and him have both been busy. I've actually had a lot of work on my plate, so that's the reason my uploads aren't frequent, but I do actually have quite a lot of uploads to come. I never mentioned in my last video, but I'm not doing old gen so much anymore, and this is like probably gonna be my last old gen upload. The kind of stuff I'm doing now is more like VGC. I haven't actually had a chance to upload any VGC battles, and I'm doing loads of trading card battles. Well, I'm just pretty much showing off my collection. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and lead with MrOrzKid. He chooses to lead with Moltres. Judging by this damage, I would assume this Moltres is specs. I actually don't know how strong Moltres are. Like, I don't actually know their stats, I only know Zapdos. So that was quite powerful, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because MrOrzKid is quite the threat in UU. I mean, if you don't prepare for it, it will destroy you. At this point I just went for a Toxic, but I had like the strongest gut feeling he was just going to put a Venusaur in. It's like I just knew. I was so tempted to click Ice Beam, but I don't know why I didn't. Just so you know, Venusaur is like the #1 most used Pokemon in UU. So if you ever played Gen 4 UU, Venusaur's at the top of the list. He's at the very top. He's like the Genghis Khan of Gen 6 pretty much. I'm actually outspeeding him here. I put my Venusaur in on his Leech Seed, I subbed on his Sleep Powder, and now he's just broken my sub. Judging by the fact that I keep healing before him with my Black Sludge, it tells me that I'm 100% fast and there is no actual speed tie here. And after the battle I actually checked, I actually run like 16 speed EVs, because since Venusaur is like so common, I wanted to outspeed all of them. I go for the Sleep Powder here, predicting a switch. That Yuxi's now sleeping. So I'm going to take this opportunity to, I think I switch back into my, MrOrzKid, and I think I try to set up a sub here, get a free sub. I'm pretty sure this is the time I sub. MrOrzKid plays a huge role in this battle. So he puts Moltres in, and I kind of predicted that. I was going to go for a Thunderbolt, but I mean, you can't go wrong with a sub. It's free protection, and like you can, instead of like looking dumb and using Thunderbolt on something that like is immune. So I'm gonna go ahead and Thunderbolt here, and this Moltres, by the way, just looks badass. This battle actually took place on Platinum. I played this on Pokemon Platinum. I don't know if you saw at the start, but my character was actually the Platinum character. But what I did was I uploaded it to servers and took it down again on my HeartGold, so the sprites would change, because HeartGold sprites are just so badass. I mean, look at this Kabutops right here. Anyway, his Moltres died due to a crit. I apologize for that. I'm not actually sure if it would have killed, but I kind of doubt it, to be honest, since it's legendary. He goes for an Aqua Jet. I predicted that. I actually don't know what this Kabutops is though. It's definitely not Lifeorb. So here I don't actually go for the mistake Toxic again. I went straight back into my Venusaur. I did a double switch. So I actually predicted him to switch out into Venusaur. And then here I just went for a Sludge Bomb, in case he thinks I'm gonna sub or do something crazy. I go for a Sludge Bomb and I get this crit, which just was really nice. My Venusaur is actually especially defensive Venusaur. Yeah, it has like a lot of HP, special defense, and quite a bit of speed. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's 16. Anyway, and then I go for another Sludge Bomb in case he thought I was gonna sub this turn, and I get like 2 crits in a row here. And this was kind of unfortunate. I mean, I've already had 3 crits at this point, but a double crit in a row is just something, isn't it? I mean, I'm glad his Venusaur's dead though, because Venusaurs, there's a reason they're like top of the UU ladder, like, well, in Gen 4. I mean, they're just so hard to like pretty much get by, considering it's not like they don't seem to be many fire types, as far as I'm concerned, in UU. Here I go into MrOrzKid and I set up a free Nasty Plot because I knew his Yuxi was going to switch out. Now with this Nasty Plot, I was thinking that I don't exactly want to set up a sub in case this Donphan does something crazy, but I wasn't sure if Shadow will kill it. But due to the fact it's Gen 4, Sturdy is not actually a thing yet. I mean, it is a thing, but it doesn't work properly as it does in Gen 5 and 6, so that Shadow Ball is going to be easy one hit KO. Now here I just did not want to risk the Aqua Jet. Like, I know MrOrzKid has very poor defenses. It has like 65 base HP and 65 base defense, and I mean, due to the fact this Kabutops is not even life orbed, I'm gonna assume it's choice banded. I don't know, but anyway, I do another double switch here. I'm just double switching all over the place. This guy is just like can't keep up. I'm gonna set up a free sub here, and at this point, I was thinking to myself that if I set up a nasty plot here, I could pretty much win the game. I mean, that's if he doesn't wake up. But I thought, instead of being a cheeky dick, I'm just gonna go ahead and just play normally, because what's the fun in that, you know? I already got lucky as it is. I don't want to like finish the game like that. It's not really fair due to my luck. So I just go for 2 Shadow Balls in a row. I mean, like I said, I could have just set up a nasty pot, 1 Shadow Ball, Kabutops comes in, Kabutops has to break my sub, and in that turn I would just kill it with Thunderbolt. I actually don't know his last Pokemon at this point, but he brings the Kabutops in here, and I'm just like, okay, well, he's gonna break my sub, and I'm just gonna go for a Thunderbolt, hoping that it's gonna die. Funny enough, this Kabutops actually takes this quite nicely. I mean, you know, Gen 4 being Gen 4, there's no such thing as like assault vests and all that stuff, so I actually have no clue what item this Kabutops has. And I did a calc on this. This Aqua Jet took away 123 damage as far as I calced, and it just doesn't explain what kind of set it is if it's not life orbed. The only thing I could even like find out in my calc was that it was a muscle band Kabutops, and I just highly doubt that. But anyway, I didn't stay in and go for the T-Bolt. I just kind of ran Melodic straight in here because I was trying to get Toxic, and he went for a Dragon Dance, and I thought, oh great, here we go, 2 Dragon Dances. And the fact that he like was brave enough to set up 2 Dragon Dances actually scared me at this point. I was just hoping to God this thing does not have the Lumberry, because if it has Lumberry, then I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna look so dumb me losing the game right now, especially since he hasn't actually killed anything yet. So here I'm just pretty much shitting bricks. I bring in this guy to get the Intimidate, so he's only at +1 now, but at +2 speed is going to be a problem, since Feraligatr also has amazing coverage. It has water, ice and ground. He goes for Earthquake. That does like quite a lot. Like that was considering I'm pretty much max HP. I mean, I'm like not max, but just under max slightly. So yeah, I go for the Sucker Punch to just start getting damage off, because I'm just pretty much banking on Toxic at this point to rack up. He kills Hitmontop, and I'm just like, okay, well, he could potentially sweep me at this point. If he wasn't poisoned, he could actually beat my whole team. Yeah, so he goes for Waterfall, and considering Steelix is max HP and Steelix's base defense stat is 200, the fact he can actually one-hit KO me just says so much how much power output that Feraligatr has. Due to Life Orb recoil and toxic damage, that'll be game to me at this point. So that was a fun match. Good game, Diego, and I'll see you guys around.